With that challenge, Athena levered Sthenelus out the back of the car. A twist of her wrist and the man hit the ground, springing aside as the goddess climbed aboard, blazing to fight beside the shining Diomedes. The big oaken axle groaned beneath the weight, bearing a great man and a terrifying goddess. In Pallas, Athena seized the reins and whip, lashing the racing horses straight at Ares. The god was just stripping giant Periphas bare, the Aetolians' best fighter, Ochesius' noble son. The blood-smeared Ares was tearing off his gear, but Athena donned the dark helmet of death, so not even stark Ares could see her now. But the butcher did see Tydeus' rugged son, and he dropped gigantic Periphas on the spot where he just killed him, ripped his life away, and Ares whirled at the stallion breaking Diomedes, the two of them closing fast, charging face to face, and the god thrust first, over Tydides' yoke and reins, with bronze spear burning to take the fighter's life. But Athena, her eyes afire, grabbed the flying shaft, flicked it over the car, and off it flew for nothing. And after him Diomedes yelled his war cry, lunging out with his own bronze spear, and Pallas rammed it home, deep in Ares' bowels where the belt cinched him tight. There Diomedes aimed and stabbed. He gouged him down his glistening flesh and wrenched the spear back out, and the brazen god of war let loose a shriek, roaring, thundering loud as 9,000-10,000 combat soldiers shriek with Ares' fury when massive armies clash. A shudder swept all ranks, Trojans and Argives both, terror struck by the shriek the god let loose, Ares whose lust for slaughter never dies. But now, wild as a black cyclone, twisting out a cloud bank, building up from the day's heat, blasts and towers, so brazen Ares looked to Tydeus' son Diomedes. Soaring up with the clouds to the broad sweeping sky, he quickly gained the god's stronghold, steep Olympus, and settling down by the side of Cronus' great son Zeus, his spirit racked with pain, Ares displayed the blood, the fresh immortal blood that gushed from his wound, and burst out in a flight of self-pity. Father Zeus, aren't you incensed to see such violent, brutal work? We everlasting gods, ah, what chilling blows we suffer, thanks to our own conflicting wills, whenever we show these mortal men some kindness. And we all must battle you. You brought that senseless daughter into the world, that murderous curse, forever bent on crimes, while all the rest of us, every god on Olympus, bows down to you, each of us overpowered. But that girl, you never block her way with a word or action, never. You spur her on, since you gave her birth from your own head, that child of devastation. Just look at this reckless Diomedes now. Athena spurred him on to rave against the gods. First he lunges at Aphrodite, stabs her hand at the wrist, then charges me, even me, like something superhuman. But I'm so fast on my feet I saved my life, else for a good long while I'd have felt the pain, writhing among the corpses there, or soldiered on, weak as a breathless ghost beaten down by bronze. But Zeus, who marshals storm clouds, lowered a dark glance and let loose at Ares. No more, you lying two-faced, no more sidling up to me, whining here before me. You, I hate you most of all the Olympian gods, always dear to your heart, strife, yes, and battles, the bloody grind of war. You have your mother's uncontrollable rage, incorrigible, that Hera. Say what I will, I can hardly keep her down. Hera's urgings, I trust, have made you suffer this, but I cannot bear to see you agonize so long. You are my child. To me your mother bore you. If you had sprung from another god, believe me, and grown into such a blinding devastation, long ago you'd have dropped below the Titans, deep in the dark pit. So great Zeus declared, and ordered the healing god to treat the god of war. And covering over his wound with pain-killing drugs, the healer cured him. The god was never born to die. Quickly as fig juice, pressed into bubbly, creamy milk, curdles it firm for the man who churns it round, so quickly he healed the violent rushing Ares, and Hebe washed him clean, dressed him in robes to warm his heart, and flanking the son of Cronus down he sat, Ares exultant in the glory of it all. And now the two returned to the halls of mighty Zeus, Hera of Argos, Boeotian Athena, guard of armies. Both had stopped the murderous Ares cutting men to pieces.